So wasn't Joe great, man? Yeah. Joe, fucking round of applause, man. So, man, it's funny. Did any of you guys, like, I was here last night, hanging out, but anybody's peek at, like, what was going on TV with the Republican debate? You did, you saw it. Wasn't it, like, basically, like, like a fucking serpent with, like, 10 heads? It was absolutely fucking, like, gross. First it was like, they go to Christie, and then they, and then they go to somebody else, one after the other. And Trump, what is amazing is that the whole thing with Trump, people say, like, Trump's the sort of guy who just, like, blurts anything, out of his head. It's like, that's why they like him. But that's the same thing your uncle does on Easter when he's, like, fucking drunk out of his ass. And that's why we should like Trump? I don't get it. Even the thing with, like, what's going on with, him going against McCain, saying, like, McCain, look, he's really a loser, Hey, listen, I don't care if you like McCain or don't like McCain, but if you spend 5 years at a concentration camp and are alive after 5 years, you've won. It doesn't matter. It's all gravy after that. It's like, it doesn't matter. I don't care what you do. You fucking made it, God, man. So anyway, I'm going to bring up, are we ready for,
yeah, whatever you want.
Okay. I'm going to bring our next guy. Now this guy, a lot of you guys know him. It's very interesting. It's the Conclave of Baer, Oliver Baer. What he does is he has poems, and they're interpreted musically. And I listened to, some of the YouTube, and I found it interesting and fascinating. I'm sure you will too. Give it up for Oliver Baer, everybody. Oliver Baer.
Yay, Bob. I'd like to say that I think I'm not as good at brainwashing as the Republicans.
Don't sell yourself short of it.
Oh, thanks. Because, I did actually get people to do this for me, which, it's always amazing that I get to do that. But musicians. You're all musicians. Yeah, can't eat you, can't deal with you. So most of the stuff that you're going to hear tonight is, let me put down the book of skin here. All right. There's a lot of crap here. Okay, it's from this thing. Now, I think most of you here are old enough to realize what this is. But for you youngsters out there, this is called a book. It's How You Know I Hate the World and Want to Kill the Earth Because It's Made from Dead Trees. So most of the stuff comes from this. If you like what you hear, you can get this book by contacting me, or you can go to St. Mark's Bookshop around the corner and get a copy. The other thing, well, we'll go to the other thing, midway between the brainwashed minions. So, the first person who's going to come up is somebody who I didn't have to try very hard to brainwash, because, he's already in that universe of Lovecraftian vagueness and murkiness, as I am. Chicken Leg. Chicken Leg, come on up here.
I'm pre-washed.
What?
I'm pre-washed.
Why? Why did you wash?
Pre-brainwashed.
I told you don't need to do that.
For you, Oliver.
I mean, who knew about this bathing thing? While you do that, I'm just going to pull something out of this folder of skin.
55.
Oh, he's going to do 55.
55.
55. That's 50. So, for those of you who don't know, I don't actually title anything. I just, number them and see what if people do anything with that. And then I print it out for myself or whoever needs it, because you can't trust people.
Make sure Oliver's louder than me, okay?
Did I actually print out 55? That would suck if I did not.
I have it if you.
I know you do. I think I do too. It's just,
You'd have a hard time following my chicken scratches.
well, you did do it with a chicken leg.
Well,
I think we did very well of making your chicken leg look actually human. I think that was a great idea on my part.
medical science is incredible.
And so is magic and illusion.
That's right.
All right. So, shall we?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Night screams outside the window. Dark wings, clawed feet, scratching hands, shuddering, scampering, screeching, boiling away in an underground sea. Sheet fires burning through stone, brick, and glass. A blossoming, burning orange flower consumes its oily black lover, leaving an ashy residue of a day. Words surf inside on the crest of the heat waves of a late Augustan sun that has blanched all meaning. The fight is all that is important. Waking up to infrared body heat memory, emotions of longing, confused with metal insectoidal dreams. A cesarean section of which haunts my diurnal routine. Sucking sap from your prickly hair nether regions, each pole of my proboscis drawing me in to a vagina dentata, a sombraro's toothy smile lustily greeting me. Now I must defend this area without you, so it be a barren wasteland. That's right, people. I don't know if you got that, but I used vagina dentata in a poem.
I heard that.
Yeah.
And I just said, that's my
Rock on,
Oliver.
right?
That's my
What?
Oliver.
What was that? Yeah, that's the whole tooth.
Yeah.
Nothing but the tooth.
It's very good cannonballism here. He loves that shit.
I know he does. But I really did it for you, chicken leg. Yeah. You do that. All right. So, yeah, that was kind of crazy, huh? This is why I am really bad at brainwashing. See, the whole idea here is I'm not supposed to do any work. And, look at that. I had to read. All I have to say is, motherfucker. And I'm referring to me, of course. But enough about my sex life. It's a good thing she's not here. So, next person, victim, is the only guy here who, this is a really horrible joke if you know him, who's made to order. I'd say that in French, but, nobody would get it. And also not that hard to brainwash because he's a little bit loose. Loose lid, everybody.
Yeah.
Loose lid. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I should mention that he's also part of a duo with Misrepresent called Hora or Hara. Is it Hara?
Hora.
Yes.
Like that Hara?
Yes.
Hora. Like the dance.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, like the dance. Which we will not do on this stage. We may do it later. But, Yeah, so usually, he didn't do it this time, but you can sometimes see loose lid in a French maid outfit, which is why I made that horrible joke. And he does have a beautiful song called Wifey.
Correct.
And so just tell me when to stop rambling.
You can go. I'm liking this.
Oh, okay, I can keep going? While you're... yeah, and he very nicely gave into the brainwashing at almost a last minute thing. Not as last minute as Chicken Leg, but close. So, all right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna sort of get off the stage here. Ready?
Thank you,
Ready?
Oliver.
Okay. All right, I'm off.
It's funny how you called me your next victim, ironically, or appropriately. Tonight, at some point, I will most likely be murdered by wolves.
Yes.
Well, not wolves. One wolf. She's probably a girl. She's probably a girl. And a bunch of paranoid, brainwashed villagers. Anyway, the first poem. Here we go. Morning light filters through unshuttered windows. You are out sowing your seeds of discontent. I am home, resowing our life together, resowing our life together. A patchwork quilt of frozen-faced photos, a sampler of blood, bile and tears. A swatch of misery interwoven with sweat, semen, and soporifics. With sweat. Into a threadbare covering for our bed. I'm tired, I sit down, I press the remote. A steady stream of sound bites reshapes reality for me. Reshapes reality for me. Our past promises reach out invitingly, tendrils weaving themselves into my world. My hand falls back into my lap, I shudder, I hear your footfalls in the evening light. I hear your footfalls in the evening light. I close the shutters as you walk in the door. I close the shutters as you walk in the door. I close the shutters as you walk in the door. I hear your footfalls in the evening light. I shudder. I shudder. I shudder. Thank you. Too soon.
Yeah, come on, you're just making me hungry.
I figure since I'm dying tonight, might as well show you what I really look like. These. No, actually, I always wear these shades when I'm handling someone else's words. Reverence. His words are so lacerating. It'd be like the ending of Raiders of the Lost Ark. If I were to look at them without shades.
You know, you're just trying to make me feel good, aren't you? You know that doesn't work. That doesn't actually work. It's hot though.
Was that a 6 to 8 minute slot? I should probably shut up. All right.
No, it's 8 to 10, my friend. 8 to 10.
Excellent. This one is called Number 67. Pardon the interruption, but does it have to end here? for us to peer through. No hole for us to peer through. Another route over, around, or under. Retracing our steps could be an option. But do we have to go over it again? Weren't we getting somewhere? No. Weren't we getting somewhere? Did we not? I shovel in hand, keep digging. I shovel in hand, keep digging. I shovel in hand, keep digging, reaching for unearthing. For any combination of concepts, hoping to dwindle the impasse to imperceptibility. No, unearthing each statement stone by bloody stone. By bloody stone, I shovel in hand, keep digging. I shovel in hand, keep digging. I shovel in hand, keep digging, reaching. I shovel in hand, keep digging. I shovel in hand, keep digging. I shovel in hand, keep digging, reaching, reaching for anything. How about a digital handoff then? No. How about a digital handoff then? No. How about a digital handoff then? No! Thank you. Alright, this one is very fresh. This one, next one, ingeniously titled number 14. I actually had a tune for this, but it was sort of like picture a Cannonball Statman crossed with like Billy Joel, the actual Billy Joel. But I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. This new one was made up very, very, very short time ago. I was trying to picture like, it was actually an exercise of me making it sound as bad as possible, and then I ended up liking it.
Yeah.
So it has a very stubborn, like, if Morrissey was to sing the same melody over and over again for a verse, that's kind of what this is. And he kind of does that, yes.
I was going to say, does he not do that?
Yes, that is the joke. You all passed the test.
Yeah.
He sat there, her seemingly lifeless head cradled in his lap. Her nest of hair, his shuttling hand stroking, gets tangled among the curled, grasping locks as they snag his eel-like fingers. To prevent from swimming further, he looked at her, the TV and the clock. Lust voice screamed in his head, reason countered. He tried adjusting his body and his heart, she murmurs, and her hand moves up her body to his hips. He sat there, stroking, looking at the clock in the TV. At the clock in the TV. the clock and the TV. Forbidden fruits, forbidden fruits, he had come to comfort her. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit, he had come to comfort her. The echo bounced off the walls of a torrent-filled mind, like glinted off the buttons on her shirt. His hand tempted, fumbled with the buttons, a flash from button and zipper on her pants. She moaned and shifted, his hands moved with her to her hips, more fumbling as his mind rumbled. He sat there stroking, he sat there stroking, he had come to comfort her. It wasn't working, his storm-tossed mind was overwhelmed, the body sliding against each other. He just sat there stroking, looking at the clock and the TV. He opened his eyes, daylight filtering through the windows. He looked at his bloody hands, inside, 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 inside. Forbidden fruits, forbidden fruits, he had come to comfort her. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit, he had come to comfort her. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruits, he had come to comfort her. Forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit, he had come to comfort her. Ah, forbidden fruits, forbidden fruits, he had come to comfort her. Forbidden fruits, forbidden fruits, he had come to comfort her. Thank you.
Woo! Oh, yeah. Was that not awesome?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oliver.
Hey, thank you, Loose Leg. Hey, don't fall off the stage, otherwise you die early.
Should we wait for you to do something, or should
No, you can come
while
up.
we're up there? Okay.
I will do stuff while you're up here. So, the next group, and I say group, it's really a duo. But they seem like a group because I remember them as a group.
We're groupish.
Yeah, they're groupish.
There are a couple of groupers.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I make a fish pun, but that's just wrong.
No, don't do
That's just wrong.
that.
Okay.
Let's
Now I'm gonna fall off the stage right now, so nobody be afraid. Ah! All right.
CD there. So.
Oh yeah. I was gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Thank you. So this group, now known as Two Top, they really were just trying to disguise themselves from me, and it didn't work. But are actually half. I'm right about saying half, right? Or is it 2/5?
No, half.
Half of a group that was originally on a CD. Can you pass me the CD so I can wave it around their face? Thanks. Half of this CD, they're on this CD as the Trouble Dolls. They did 3 pop songs on this. And this is a CD of poetry set to music by a bunch of different people. Some of the people you may know. There's the Trouble Dolls, there's Major Matt Mason,
Major Matt.
there's, for those old timers, there's Hug a Broomstick. Let's see, Peter DeSouza, hello. And how are you guys doing on the setup there?
We're good.
And
We'll just need your mic.
oh, you just need my mic. Okay.
Whatever. Well,
All right.
whatever. I'm gonna tune for a second.
Okay, you tune.
I'm gonna tune.
You tune. I'm gonna still ramble.
Go ramble.
Have
fun.
And then you may only have seen this guy come to my shows, but Gaither Myers, who's sitting in the back, also did 3 songs on this in a classical song style, Schubert Lieder-ish style thing. So if you like the idea of what you see and you want to hear a different variation, you can come get this CD. It's only $5. I have some, so you can talk to me.
You still have some.
You can also go to
Hey, Oliver,
Bandcamp.
I never got one. Can I get one?
Yeah, you can. It's right here. You can have this one.
Okay.
I have more in my bag. But you can also go to Bandcamp, Conclave of Baer.bandcamp.com. So now I'm going to stop rambling and give this to Sherry.
Well, look at that. That's a great drawing, too.
It's a drawing by Mike Cavallaro, who's a comic book artist. If you want to check out his work, I think it's MikeCavallaro.com. Also, Sherry is actually, I should give her credit, because she's the one who came up with the name Conclave of Baer.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
I'd like to take credit for it because, you know, I am the brainwashing one, but it's really Sherry.
Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have been as good as if it was a posse of bears.
That
It wouldn't have worked.
If you mispronounce that.
I think you could mispronounce every word and make it sound good. Conclave of Baer. Anyway, Oliver, I don't know what this is. What number this is?
Yeah, I don't know the numbers either.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right, this is a number. It's a random number.
It's a prime number.
It is. Thanks.
I don't remember.
I like your determination. And ready? 1, 2, 3. This next one is
Also very short.
I'm going to call this number 16.
Okay.
I like that.
Visible passages crisscross my mind with images and words that bind us together. Indications slowly filling, midnight tunnels always ending in feather light haze. Always bleeding. since I am only so in apprehension. I voyage through dream corridors to keep up with your attention. Thank you. Thanks, Oliver. Thanks, Oliver, for doing that.
All right, I'm stealing this one now. Wasn't that great?
Yeah.
You can actually hear that stuff on. Let me get this right. Troubledolls.tumblr.com. Is that
Yeah, I
right?
think it's that for Tom.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
think so.
Something. It's their Trouble Dolls Tumblr thing.
There's a SoundCloud. I think.
There's this. Oh, there's this. Yeah, there's a SoundCloud.
With the difficult, never-ending second
And that one's,
Oh,
you say
that's-
that's Decibel Passages was the one, and Smudged Makeup was the other one.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. The second one was called Decibel Passages. First one was called Smudge Makeup. Smudge Makeup is actually a song that was created from a poem, and the Trouble Dolls are the only band to do this. They created 2 songs from one poem.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
Smudge Makeup and Where Are the Children
Yeah.
are both from the same poem. Yes, and Pam says they're very different songs.
Songs about child abuse.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's exactly it.
Because who doesn't want to write songs?
Well, yeah, exactly. The only thing I haven't really written about, I guess, which I need to do, is pedophilia.
I don't think you need.
Good to have an initial.
What? Of course I need to write a. Doesn't everybody need to write a pedophilia poem? I mean, come on. How are you gonna? It's either that or eating children. I mean,
If you use the word delicious,
oh, delicious.
vein of Louis C.K.
But not in the
Okay.
Jim Marcus sense.
Right.
Oh,
Not in the
not
Louis C.K.
not in that sense. So the other, so the next act is getting on stage here and preparing himself.
Left side of the
Direct
DI
box.
box. Yeah, right in front of the guitar amp. The left hand
Oh
side.
no, it's well, look. You like how I made Nick talk? That was amazing, wasn't it? I had no. So you ready?
Just
Sure.
about.
Okay.
You can spew in a few seconds.
Okay,
Just tune up a little bit.
All right, cool. So everybody, this guy, if anybody is from Staten Island, you probably know who he is. This is Grand Pepper of Reality. There's no "the" in it, as I was corrected. So almost as much reality manipulating as me. And he has, he actually, it's much easier to brainwash him than I thought.
Well,
Who knew?
well, hopefully we'll see how it goes. About a month ago, he asked me to be part of it, but I do a lot of work with poets and improv. I actually did a lot of work with JJ before he even became part of this scene, and we had many groups and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I said, oh, okay, great, I'll improv to your poets. He goes, no, everyone's writing songs to my poems. I'm like, oh shit. So last night I got to work and finished this morning. So hopefully it goes okay. This is number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8. Turn on that side is Infinity, I think. Well, no, it's gonna be elongated. But anyway. Give you this crystal and the pounding of the surf. Its forceful birth hides within it an underlying secret. Revealed to a select few who stop and listen to the quiet behind the cricket. For it has seen not only a panoramic but impressive view. Yes, its birth was full of pressure, but in return its mother, our mother, gave it power to heal. Give you this crystal, for it was likened to our stillborn intimacy. We have been friends a while. Is it not time to let the crystal shine? We'll drop our screaming insecurities, entwine ourselves in time to the crystal song. Is that we become another instrument in the earth symphony. We become privy to this music. If we listen to its healing movements. Thanks a lot. Peace. Thank you, Oliver.
Nice.
That was a nice rush job.
Yeah, that was not bad for a rush job, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so, hey Nick, how are we doing on time?
How many more acts do you have, Oliver?
I have basically one.
You have like 5 minutes?
which is good because that's all this is going to take.
Wonder. So we're gonna have one more, guys. I'm gonna come around right now with the mandolin tip jar once again. $5 suggested donation. That's how we pay all the access at Sidewalk Café. So please be generous.
All right, so the way this act is going to work is it's really just going to be me screaming into a microphone.
All right.
And I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be melodic. I don't know what's going to happen. But the way this works is anybody who wants to improv while I scream into a microphone. Let's be really profane about this. Get the fuck on stage now. This means you, Chicken Leg. Get on stage. JJ, get on stage.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Yes, Loose Leg, get on stage. You guys don't want it, right?
Oh, no,
You-
we will.
Okay, all right. I want you to improv behind whatever you want to. It's just improv music. I'm just gonna scream. So basically, yeah, and so basically that's why this works for 5 minutes, is because I could probably do it for longer. Who knows? But then it's gonna be a whole bunch of wacky music things going on. You guys, what are you guys gonna do?
I don't know. We're gonna see what they do.
Okay. That's exactly it. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. How are the guitars in the back? You tuning? Alright, well. You guys ready? Okay.
When it works,
Oh, by the way, if you want to dance, anybody wants to dance, you should come up here and do that. I'm fine with the dancing. You want to dance? I don't have Joe Bro here, so there's going to be no dancing and pulling chairs. So if you want to do that, go right ahead. This is completely open. All right, how are we on the guitars?
That's enough for poetry, good.
Okay. All right, ready? We're gonna start now. Oh yeah, look at this. They're gonna sit right here. Yeah, aren't you guys good?
Are you improvising, or is this about it?
I'm improvising, my
Awesome.
friend.
Okay, excellent.
Ready? There's a cave There's the days of the soul on top of the screen.
We fall in love against Oliver's string. We fall in love against from the Oliver's string.
All right, I think that's enough. I'm sure you guys have had enough now. I could keep going, but you know, why the hell?
Give it up for the Conclave of Baer, everyone.
Yeah!
We got Walter.